So everyone else this week is at Oshkosh in America. And I'm not. Now, I love Oshkosh. It really is one of the best air shows on the circuit. Thank you to everyone who asked if I was going to be there this year. But as I said, sadly, no. Now, if I was going to be at Oshkosh, I would be making daily vlogs down there at the air show. So I figured, well, whilst I'm down here at my own airport for the next week, pretty much every day, why don't I do the same? So welcome to my daily vlogs, not from Oshkosh, my Noshkosh daily vlogs. Hello, old friend. Echo Yankee Zulu is looking very clean, isn't she? She's had a polish since I've been away. I reckon that will make her a bit faster through the air. Also, I bought a prop. I also thought I'd show you some of the things that have been happening to Echo Yankee Zulu since I've been away, since I was doing all that flying in Europe. Because I've been away from this aircraft for 2 months, and they've actually done quite a lot to it since I've been gone. First of all, some of the cosmetic things that have been happening to this aircraft don't really help in terms of its actual flying, but they make it look good. Things like this. Those grab handles used to be silver and they were starting to get a little bit corroded looking, but they've been painted black. Makes it go faster. As well as the grab handles being painted black, this line across the top of the leading edge of the aircraft as well, just above where the TKS fluid comes out for the de-icing, this has all been redone as well. Nice straight black line that's painted along there. Like I say, just cosmetic things, but makes the plane look a lot nicer, and they weren't that expensive. But the big change, and the one that I put on my Instagram stories if you follow me there, is inside. Which are these two new navigation units. They're a Garmin unit, they're a GTN 650 if you want to get technical. Nice thing about these units, all touchscreen. I also haven't been tempted to take off the little plastic cover. You know when you buy an iPhone, you get the cover on the phone? If you're going to put a screen protector on, you need to take that cover off and put the screen protector on straight away, otherwise if you get fingerprints and dust on there. Same thing here, I haven't got a screen protector for these yet, so I've left the factory screen protection things on there. In these daily vlogs, I also wanted to give you a bit more of an insight into my life kind of outside of aviation as well. That's why I thought I'd do 5 this week. I just try the daily vlog format. I really like it. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I do normally do it when I go to air shows like Oshkosh. But this week, because I'm here at the airport, I thought I'd share a little bit more about what's been going on. So these are the updates in Echo Yankee Zulu. Today, I'm doing a flight, which we're about to do now. It's pretty windy outside, but just going to do a low-level VFR flight just to test out the avionics. But mainly just because I'm really dying to fly this aircraft again. It's been so long. So the plan is just to leave Moorabbin, fly over to Latrobe Valley, which is a small airport just out to the east side. It's only about 20 minutes away. I'm going to test flying one of the approaches with the new Garmin units, see how that goes. I'm going to try a few of the avionics, make sure that this connects to the autopilot. So let's get Echo Yankee Zulu rolling so we can get this flight underway. I just need to get it out of the hangar first. Stephen? KJN with her full blade. All right, where are you at the moment? 4 or 3? Because you hover.
Still 4.
Still 4.
Always 4.
Thanks for helping with the plane.
You're all right.
So we're going to do a flight a bit later on this week as well, which I think I'll film, but you're going to give me a hand with just like trying to get the engine leaning techniques that I've been working on a little bit more perfected.
Yeah, get it running happy and we'll save you some fuel.
Yeah, which will be good. So
And
we'll
a little
fly
bit faster.
and a bit faster. Ah, speed is good. All right, thank you, mate. See you later.
For takeoff, Echo Yankee Zulu.
I'm just having a bit of a play with some of the avionics here now in Echo Yankee Zulu. I'm just flying VFR at the moment, but what I've done is I've loaded the procedure for the RNAV approach, which is one of the approaches into Latrobe Valley Airport, just so I can see, make sure the aircraft picks up the right waypoints, see what it's doing with the altitudes. It's just a test. I'm doing another flight tomorrow, which I'll tell you more about in tomorrow's video, with Rob from AirRTP, just doing kind of a bit of a refresher flight in the aircraft. And then the day after that, on Wednesday, I'm actually doing my IPC, which is my instrument proficiency check, which we have to do for instrument flying every 12 months. And then once I've done that, that means then I'm pretty much set up to fly Echo Yankee Zulu IFR wherever we want. Oh, and also, if you have watched previous videos on this channel, you may know that I'm trying to go paperless at the moment in the cockpit. Still doing the same, still getting my ATIS and Any directions from air traffic control here on my iPad. If you made a really good point, which is what happens if your iPad breaks.
Okay, climb flight level 350.
I have paper as a backup.
350, tip stop 432.
And this pen I'm using has got like this tip on the front which I can write on the iPad with. But then it's also like a pen, like a real pen. It's a pen. It is so nice to be back in Echo Yankee Zulu again. I haven't flown this aircraft for, 2.5 months it must be. 2.5 months. Too long. See, everyone else in Oshkosh is having a great time, but everyone who's been flying in, I hope you've had a brilliant flight into Oshkosh. I know a few people that I enjoy watching on YouTube have been doing it. Nico's heading to Oshkosh from Nico's Wings. I think Christopher from Baron Pilot, he's heading to Oshkosh as well. Steve-O, Knievo, who you guys all know, he's going to be there as well. I think Steve, Flight Chops, he'll be there as well. I think JP's going, the Kandurist as well. I know a lot of these guys are heading to Oshkosh for the week. If you're watching, I hope you're having a great time over there. I heard it's raining a little bit. I hope things clear up a little bit for you. I do miss it. It is a brilliant, brilliant air show is Oshkosh. It's just huge as well. My one tip, if you are going to Oshkosh this year or future years, my one tip, wear good shoes. I don't go in, a pair of cons, which I've done before as well, because you walk a long way. It's just brilliant. It's a brilliant air show. I'm sad that I'm not there this year, but I'm not actually sad that I'm doing this right now, because this is awesome. Echo Yankee Zulu, you are flying very nicely, I will say that. Thank you. Very smooth. It's supposed to be moderate to severe turbulence this afternoon, moderate turbulence today, but...
Echo Yankee Zulu, runway 35 left, cleared to land.
Clear land 35 left, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Love flying that plane, absolutely love flying that plane. Very much missed it as well over the last few months, so Echo Yankee Zulu, it's nice to be back with you again. November 555 557, if you're watching this, I still love you too. Okay, done at the airport now. I'm going to head home because I want to try something new on this vlog that I've seen on other people's vlogs, but I've never actually done before. Hey Lola. Oh, sorry.
That was good.
I just dropped the camera. What you doing under there? So the thing I want to do is a little impromptu version of, yes, very occasionally I do get things sent through to me in the post, things for me to try, gadgets for flying, aviation, travel, tech things. And sometimes I'll write back and say thanks, but it's not really relevant. Sometimes I will try it. I think that what's in these two packages, if it is what I think it is, will be quite relevant to you if you are interested in aviation, which I'm assuming you are if you're watching this channel. I always get so many comments on, cut your hair, shave your face, but no. First up. It is a cable, but let me show you this. Ordinarily, when I go flying, this is a Bose headset. It's an A20. A lot of you will be familiar with that. And I have on the end of it these two plugs, which are called the GA, or the General Aviation plug. One's the microphone, one's for the headphones. You basically plug them in. But what I need for the noise cancelling on these headphones is in here are two batteries, and the battery power is what actually powers the noise cancelling in the headphones. However, sometimes on long trips, obviously the batteries run out, and that can be annoying. So this cable here is a replacement for this part of the headset, which actually has this plug on the end, which, if all things go according to plan, I can plug that directly into Echo Yankee Zulu, and the power will come from the aircraft rather than coming from the batteries, and I can get noise cancelling on the headset, not from two AA batteries, but from Echo Yankee Zulu instead. Step 1, user first to terminate careful. It seems, well, it's not complicated, it's just going to take a little while, so tune in later this week to find out if I successfully... This one comes from Taipei. I should say as well, before I actually show you what's in here, the Bose package I did pay for. I paid for that myself. That's not sponsored by Bose. This one, I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I didn't pay for. Yes, bubble wrap. Thank you very much to Adonit. I did actually reach out to them online. They're a company who make styluses for iPads, iPhones. Asked them if they'd want to send me a couple maybe that I could try on the channel. They said yes. I'm going to use these in the cockpit over the next couple of days. One of them is just a standard stylus which will work on all iPads like the older versions, and I've got an iPad mini 4. I know a lot of you do as well, so I'll try that one. The other one has got Bluetooth connectivity. I'm going to test these instead of using my finger when I'm writing. I want to test them now. So that's the pressure sensitive one. That's the one that I can use on my iPad mini 4. It does have this funny thing on the end. They call that a precision disc. So when you're actually writing on here, it doesn't move around. I don't think that comes off. All right, I'll try this in Echo Yankee Zulu later in the week. Let you know what I think. Looking up before, there's what's called a SIGMET, or like a significant meteorological thing, like over a large part of southeast Australia at the moment, for that severe turbulence coming from all that wind that we saw earlier today. It's really picked up now. This is Albert Park behind me. This is actually where they hold the Formula One Grand Prix. The first Formula One Grand Prix of the season is down here in Australia. It always goes round the lake that's behind me here. Also for runners it's perfect because it's almost exactly 5 kilometres all the way around the outside of the lake. So I'm going to do that now. I normally do a couple of laps around here. With the wind coming from the north, which is behind the camera now, it's going to be an interesting run. It's going to be a really nice tailwind all the way down, but coming back up,